Come July 11th, 2023, this popular Highway 11 restaurant just north of Orillia will celebrate 60 years in operation. And this man, Mike McParland, better known as Keyman, was there from the very beginning.
When we first opened in '63, I was in high school. I was always here, and the customers used to come in and say, "You must be the Keyman because you're always here." My license plate on my car, Steve, says 63 Key, the year I started, and the nickname that goes along with it.
Paul Weber Sr. founded the roadside burger joint in what quickly turned into an Ontario institution.
Mr. Weber and family used to go up to the cottage in Sparrow Lake, and it was kind of a real commotion when you get up there with kids and everybody's excited, you got to unpack, they're hungry, etc., and they're very active. So he said, wouldn't it be nice if there were a place halfway to the cottage or almost at the cottage that you could stop, grab a bite to eat, and that will look after that challenge when you arrive at your cottage. So there was an old meat stand here, a fruit stand, way back. Mr. Weber investigated, purchased it. We opened up July 11th, 1963.
It is definitely a tradition. I've been coming here probably for almost 40 years. I started off when I was a camper, and we went to summer camp. I now live in North Bay, and whenever we travel south to visit my son in London, we always stop here. And quite often in the summertime, we do an exchange of grandchildren. So they come up here, we exchange the grandchildren, and then we travel north. So it's been an ongoing family tradition.
In 1984, Weber's made it a lot easier and safer for customers to access the restaurant from both directions.
We had traffic, a lot of traffic, and people were crossing the highway. And then they put up the barrier up. And they were crossing the barrier, parking on the other side. And then they put up the big screen fence, probably about a quarter mile down. And they would climb underneath that. And I said, Mr. Weber, this is not good. He says, I know, Mike. So Paul Jr. had a chance to pick up a bridge in Toronto that connected the CNE to the island there, Ontario Place. We lost about 25 to 30% of our business when they put up the barrier, especially on a Sunday and a Monday when majority of traffic is going southbound from the weekends. So that bridge just was a godsend. Oh, wow, yeah.
And you were here, you were so fast with the burgers and no lineups.
I've had the opportunity to work with my 5 children, which is, not many a parent get that choice. My son, he started to referee basketball with me in October of '98. I was so excited. There was a car accident in town on James Street, and he and another fella were ejected from the car, Michael Paolucci, and they were both killed December 13th, '98. Paul Weber Jr. decided that as a commemorative to me in friendship, he would put a memorial stone down there. Not a day goes by, I don't think of him, I think of his infectious smile and his positivity and the blue skies that he brought with him. 41 and 5, eh? Okay. My wife, she's one of a kind. She's the hand that never lets go. She is, when we both were teaching, I would rush home from school and be out here for 5 o'clock, and she would be there with the young kids at the time, 2 in diapers, 1 just out of diapers. So yeah, she's one marvelous person. She has allowed me to do so much out here because she knows how much I enjoy it. And I in turn I just can't tell you how much I've appreciated that from her through our relationship.
Got it. Got one.